Hey guys, Katie here, and today I'm finally bringing you my Booktuber recommendations for classics. So everyone I'm mentioning is either currently featuring or is going to feature classics on their channel, and to be honest, I found so many. I asked on Twitter a couple of weeks ago and I got a ton of responses, and my list right now is like 20 people long, but there are so many people out there talking about classics, so I don't think that we need to say anymore that people don't read classics on Booktube, because it's just not true. I'm going to prove it to you right now. The first person I want to talk about is Alyssa at X Libris. Somebody mentioned Alyssa when I was looking for classic booktubers, and as soon as I started watching her videos I knew that I liked her. And then sort of we got to talking in comments and on Twitter, and now I just think she's fantastic. She reads a ton of classics and she has some really interesting things to say. She convinced me to read Great Expectations again because last time I didn't like it, so I'm gonna give that a shot again thanks to Alyssa. The next person I want to talk about is Nana at SDS Reads. I found her a while ago, and just in general I love her channel and I love her blog. She has a fashion lifestyle blog thing happening, and basically all her clothes are amazing, and I love her nails, and she's wonderful in general. But she also has been reading classics lately, and I really appreciated her thoughts, in particular on the bell jar. She just did a video about that last week or the week before that, and it was fantastic. I honestly can't say enough about Nana. Like, she's great, so please check her out. Next, Antonia at 28 Bookmarks. I was recommended her when I asked for classic booktubers, but I'd also seen her video, her author spotlight on the Bronte sisters, and it was just amazing. I really look forward to seeing more reviews from her of classics, and just in general I find that she is wonderful, and definitely check her out. Next I have Leanne from Books and Bevel. Another suggestion that I got on Twitter, and I really loved her videos when I went to check them out. She pretty much reads classics, but I think she reads a couple other things. But I in particular loved her review of Cranford, which is one of my favorite books. I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but when I read it I just had such a nice time reading it. And then I wrote a paper on it that I got like an A+ on it, and my teacher told me it was eloquent, and I was like, paper writing skills. So I really love Cranford, and I really enjoyed her review of Cranford. Next I have Jenny from Adultish Books, who actually mentioned to me when I asked for classic booktubers that she's interested in focusing on classics in the future. You may remember that she recently read War and Peace and did a read-along with Rincey from Rincey Reads, who also reads a lot of classics, by the way, and it was really amazing. I was just like in complete awe of both of them. That's really incredible. And now Jenny's reading Lonesome Dove, which is another huge book, and yeah, it's just ridiculous. Jenny's great. I really like her videos, her honesty. She's fantastic, and she's also a lot of fun to talk to on Twitter. Next I have Denny, whose channel is From the Shelf. I found Denny a while ago and I started talking to her in comments, and she was just so sweet. She's just fantastic. And I love that she has a really good variety of videos, you know, not just reviews or hauls or anything like that, but she has a little bit of everything. She did a video this month, or last month, it was called Books I Love to Reread, and I love rereading books, so I was particularly interested in that video, and I thought it was a really cool idea, so I highly recommend her. Next, I have Kaylee from Books for MKs, who I found through Twitter. I was really impressed with her content because she has some really unique stuff, including one video that's called Books in the Wild, and she's legitimately in a forest, and she's got like books set up like they're little animals, and they're like stop motion running away or something like that. I don't know. It was fantastic. And also she donates books to missionary kids. So that's kind of awesome. Like, that's the basis of her channel. She reads a lot of different things, but especially classics, and I really enjoyed her videos. Next I have Vanessa from Chbosky. I have known of her for so long it's ridiculous. I don't know why I wasn't subscribed to her, and this actually happens to me frequently, where I know of people on Booktube and I know they're great, and maybe I've seen their videos, but I'm not subscribed, either because YouTube is unsubscribed to me or I'm just an idiot. Finally, I subscribed to her, and followed her on Twitter, and I really like her videos. She has a great review of Tender is the Night by F. Scott Fitzgerald on her channel, and that's one of my old favorite books, so I was really jazzed to see that she had that. Once again, she has a lot of great videos, and she does good reviews of classics, and you know, I think classic reviews can be really tricky, which is why most of the people that I've picked here have done a really good job with classic reviews. I still think they bring something to the review that's definitely worth hearing. Next, I have Danielle from One Small Paw. I've been following her for a while, and I've always really appreciated her content because it's unique, it's interesting, and she has a lot of things to say, and she's awesome. She did a James Baldwin series. I thought that was really cool. I was supposed to read Giovanni's Room a couple months ago and I didn't, but I wish I had, especially after seeing her talk about James Baldwin, so that was really interesting. And I also follow her on Twitter, and she has a lot of interesting and thoughtful things to say about books and booktube and people. Last, I'm going to recommend Coffee from Bookworm Tales. She posts a ton of videos, reads a ton of books, and is always just delightful to watch. I really like her. So those are the main people I wanted to focus on, but I kind of want to just quickly list a couple of other people that you probably know about, but if you don't, I definitely recommend you checking them out. First is Dee Dee at Frenchie D. She's fantastic. Mercedes at Mercy's Bookish Musings. I only recently subscribed to her channel and I love her videos. Claire at Reading Bukowski. Oh my gosh, she has the most amazing Instagram pictures, and just in general, she's great. Leslie at Words of a Reader, of course. I'm sure you've heard of her. Barry, Baz Pierce, who's just lighting a fire on BookTube. He's wild. I really like what he has to say about books. Ashley at Climb the Stacks, I mentioned her in my literary fiction booktuber recommendations video, and she also reads a ton of classics, and she has cool videos about where to start with certain authors. I'll link one of those below so that you can check it out. It's definitely worth a look. Jean at Bookish Thoughts, I'm relatively newly subscribed to her, so I don't know much what to say except that she's cool, and of course, Ronnie. I've been watching her videos since before I started BookTube, and she's incredible. And like some of these people, she brings a very like academic, you know, approach to reading, which is great. I hope I haven't forgotten anybody. If there are classic booktubers that you really like, please mention them below in the comments, and be sure to check them out if you're looking for more. I will link all of these people below. That's going to be a lot of work. I hope that you found new people to follow. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you later. Bye!